And one of the illustrations I want to bring is that media is getting very personal. Most of the people consuming media will now start to come from means where media is much more personal for them. And this is not only on the meaning of the individuality, but in the meaning of personalization. So people will tend to consume media where they feel that they are getting more personalized content. And in the same way, people will tend to consume media where the screen is more individual to them, and there's nothing more personal than a mobile phone as a media for personal and individuals. We can see in this picture people consuming in a single media. We have around 5.6 billion of mobile phones in a population in the world of 7 billion. So we're almost having one mobile phone for each individual in the whole population. So definitely this is a great thing to pay attention. Second definition or second trend we can have here is it was very well covered by Nigel here, is that the consumption of media is now multi-screen. And this comes on a debate, of a historical debate, which when will radio kill newspaper, will television kill radio, will internet kill television, will mobile kill internet, and nothing will kill anything, right? So all medias will live together, and the consumption of media is not only on a single screen now, but it's multi-screen. So people will consume big screen, people will watch television, interacting with their social networks and their social circles, friends, using mobile technology. And that will be the primary second screen for everyone. People watching big events and interacting through mobile phones. And content has changed already. Content is now a fusion of the professional content we're used to, content created by the great content providers, professionally created, with now content that are consumer generated. And this is a very big change in the whole environment. We not only now consume content provided by the big providers, but we consume content provided by regular people. And this has created a new kind of interaction where people can easily and very rapidly say whether they have liked it or have approved your content or whether they have disapproved your content. So this creates a kind of feeling that we're entering in a risky environment when we create a content. Will people like it or will people dislike it? So this creates a really new scenario for all of those who are creating content and who are spreading in the media. So what are the great effects of this scenario? First one is world's getting much more democracy. So with social media, as was never possible before, people can gather up around an idea or around the cause and fill up with thousands of friends and people to bring that idea into reality. We have a case created for the Brazilian national team 5 days ago, where we created a campaign saying, "Say no to racism." And in 2 days, we have gathered up to 200,000 people around this idea. So this was never imagined before social media. Second one is everything gets more transparency. So we're entering a world, a social world, where identity of the persons are just one. So imagine human beings are very used to create a reality with different personalities around the context that they live in. So we have a personality for our professional context. We have a different personality for our personal context. We have a different personality when we're dealing with family. And the social media puts all these personalities in one single place. It could really become a mess if we don't know how to deal with that. So everything must get more transparent in order to deal with different contexts in one single place. This is what's happening. And the third one is the fact people is getting power. People is getting very powerful, and the masses is getting power with the instrument of the social media. There's one great case of that in Colombia. One single person has created a group in Facebook called 1 Million Voice Against the FARC, the Revolutionary Army at Colombia. And it has not only gathered up to 1 million persons on Facebook, but more than 1 million persons went to the streets to claim against the FARC. So this was never imagined before. And now with social media, it is. And what to do? What to do with this new world? What we know is that we must position our brands, our institutions. We cannot only be a part of this social movement. It's very important to be present on that, and how. What is the way of that? We have a great advice is that we have to keep giving what people need, and people do need communication. Communication is the what we can feed with people in order to keep the streamline of communication happening. It doesn't matter whether we have an approval of our content or of our comment or a disapproval, if people liked it or disliked it. The most important thing is that we keep communicating. Communicating is the way that people will feel that they are being taken care of. So whatever strategy that you may have when entering in the social media, is never stop communicating. And mobile will definitely become the primary media. We have seen, especially on underdevelopment countries, that the first experience with the digital world and with the first experience within internet is coming from mobile devices. So people don't have to go onto the so-called the PCs to get access to the internet, but the mobile devices are being responsible to massificate the internet within the whole new commerce to this digital world. It's not going to come from PCs. It will come from devices, not only on underdevelopment countries. In all countries, the kids are now having their first experience with the digital world, starting from iPhones, iPads. It's a movement that won't stop on it. And what's our strategy around this? We're very proud to bring to you a platform that we've been creating since 2008, which is called Universo, which is where social meets mobile. And what is it? Universo is a place, it's a platform where anyone, anything can be mobile. We have come up with do-it-yourself platform, very easy and intuitive, where anyone with no technical skills, you don't have to be a professional, anyone who can create a Twitter account will be able to create his own mobile channel by creating one single application. And it's very important to say that this application is not only meant to run on the new smartphones, not only run on the iPhones or Android, but it do run on the feature phones, the old phones that are already still there. Especially in countries like Brazil, we still have almost 80 to 85% of phones that are still not smart. So it's very important if you want to have ubiquitous communication to talk to the people who have phones which are not smart. And Universals really enable people to do that.